Hey everyone, it's Lissette here and welcome back to another video on my channel. So I have Madam Glam here. I am super excited about this box. So they've actually sent me 6 different builder gel colors. Super happy. Builder gel in a bottle. These are all soak off. So these first 3 colors are Builder Magenta, Builder Royal Blue, and then Builder Violet. And then the next 3 are Pure Serenity, Builder White, and then Builder Light Pink. So this first color is Pure Serenity, and it is a clear, and the thickness I want to say is kind of like a medium viscosity. It's really nice. I've tried doing Builder Gel on a bottle before, and the brush I felt kind of got in the way sometimes. So we're gonna see how this one goes. But this one was Builder White, and I thought when I got this it was going to be more milky, but it's definitely a true white color. It's very pigmented, but this will actually looks like it would be good for an ombre if you wanted to do an ombre or like a fade. This next one is Builder Light Pink, and it is a really pretty baby pink color. I was like in love with this. This will be perfect for anyone who's trying to do like a solid natural nail color. It's really pretty. The next 3 colors are all like a translucent builder gel, which I actually really like. So this one is called Magenta, and it kind of looks like jelly nails. So I'm excited to try this. I was super hyped when I ended up getting this. But you can see it's very sheer and see-through, but you could definitely see that pink color or magenta color. This next one is called Builder Violet, which is a really pretty purple. Once again, it's translucent. And then the last one is the Builder Royal Blue, once again translucent. So of course I'm going to go ahead and do a nail design with these colors, and I am going to use each and every single one of these colors. I always try to incorporate every color and like challenge myself a little bit, and this time we are going to be doing my nails, so we're gonna get straight into that. So this is what my nails are currently looking like, and they are a hot mess. This was my birthday nails. They lasted pretty well. It's been 4 weeks on the dot since I did them. But we're gonna go ahead and I am going to chop them all off, get rid of the stones, and start this whole process. So the first thing I do is remove the stones, and these are actual toenail clippers. I did buy this in my local beauty supply store, but I will leave a link to ones similar that I found on Amazon. But after I remove all of these stones, I do go ahead and take those same clippers and I cut across the nail, and this just saves me time shortening them, and then I'll go straight into the filing. I do want to mention, if you was to ever try to cut them instead of just filing them shorter, when cutting them, try to point downwards that tip of the clipper, because if you try to go straight across, there could be a chance that you can cut the nail going straight up into your nail, and that I know would hurt like hell. It's happened to me before, so from experience, point it a little downwards. So now I'm going in with my extra coarse tapered drill bit. This is actually a 5-in-1 drill bit, and I don't know if this is the extra coarse or double extra coarse. I do have to double check. I think this one is a double extra coarse. I always get them confused, but I am using this at 15,000 RPM. I do end up turning it up because it was taking a little long, so at this point I think I end up stopping, and then I turn it up to 18,000 RPM. But I do end up only just showing you this one nail because, like I said, it just took me a little while just to take them down because I still had a lot of product on top of it. And if you was wondering, I am removing all of the product. I want to add tips this time, so I'm removing everything. And when I get closer to my nail bed, I only use that tip portion because the tip is more of a finer course than the back end. Like I said, this is a 5-in-1 drill bit. I am going to link it down below because this is a really good drill bit. I'm like in love with it, but I go as close as possible to my natural nail bed. From here, I am going in with my ball cuticle bit, and I am going around that cuticle section. My cuticles are horrible. I can't stand my cuticles, but I am trying to work on them. So this I'm using at 5,000 RPM, and I am removing any of the dead skin that's on my cuticle, and I really go in and scrape up. Like I said, my cuticle area is like hard, so I don't like cutting them. I used to cut them. I don't want to cut them no more, so I'm just going in with this bit because I think it's just a little bit safer, and since I'm trying to get my cuticles healthier, this is the process that I'm taking. From there, I'm going in with my 180 sanding band, and this is actually normal speed right now. I just wanted to show you how I'm doing it. I'm going around that cuticle section, and then I'm going down, and this is removing any oils. I do have a little bit of gel left over, so I'm just removing that as well. Now I'm gonna go in and start adding my tips, and these are Coffin tips from Amazon, and these have been like my go-to. Like, I'm like loving these tips. The shape is like perfect. You don't really need to do any kind of filing when using these, but I am gluing them down with some KDS glue, making sure they fit from sidewall to sidewall before gluing them down. From there, I'm going in with my 180 grit hand file, and this is where I start filing and blending in the tip to the natural nail. Now, I am only doing that top portion that's glued on to the nail itself. I'm not really filing the tip section because these are translucent colors. And I kind of wanted to do a jelly nail design, so I'm not really touching the clear tip itself. But this is what they all end up looking like. From here, I start going in with my nail prep. This is dehydrating any oils that might be left on the nail bed. And then after that, I go in with some Young Nails Protein Bond. And the reason why I'm doing this is because my normal base coat, I'm not going to use it for this. I'm going to use Madam Glam's base coat, so I just wanted to make sure that it was going to stick properly. So when using Madam Glam's base coat, I am adding a very thin layer, and I'm kind of almost rubbing it in just to make sure that it's going to stay on, since we are going to be doing this with Builder Gel. And I will let you guys know how these last. I know a couple of you wanted some answers on if you could use just regular base coat, and I'm pretty sure you can, but we're gonna put this one to the test and to see how this goes. So I do cure this for a full 60 seconds, and now I'm gonna go in with Builder Pink, and I'm only going to apply that to the ring finger as well as the middle nail, and I'm only applying it to the top portion, which is that nail bed area. I do 2 layers of this, and then I cure in between for 30 seconds. And this color is so pretty. I was like in love with it. I am definitely going to do another set using this, and it wasn't hard to use the brush either. I know last time I tried doing Builder in a bottle, I was having trouble because the brush was like wide and like it was like in my way. I couldn't really see, but this one didn't really give me any problem. Now I'm gonna go in and take all of the 3 Jelly Builder Gel colors, and I'm actually gonna use this detail brush as well. And I wanted to do kind of like a marble design with these jelly colors, and as I was doing it, I was noticing that I was getting bubbles, and I think it was because I kept trying to tap it. So I tried to glide it on, and that did help a little, but I kept forgetting it, and I just kept tapping it. I don't know. But when I end up getting a good amount on that nail, I end up taking that detail brush and kind of swirling it around so it marbles into each other. And then when I was happy with how it looked, I flash cured it for 30 seconds, and then I moved on to the next nail. And when doing the rest of the nails, I pretty much do exactly the same thing. The ring finger as well as the middle finger are the same. I'm only doing it halfway. As far as the rest of the nails, I do end up doing marble to the full entire nail, just trying to make each one a little different. When it came to my pinky, the gel kept sliding off and touching the cuticle area, so I did have to flip my nail every now and then just to make sure that it wasn't flooding that cuticle area. You know, once you flip it over, gravity kind of like pulls it towards the center of the nail, so that really did help me. But I do end up flash curing it in between, like I said, just to make sure that it holds in place before I'm moving on to the next nail. So I almost forgot that I had the builder white and I went to use it and I really wanted to incorporate it into the nails when all of the gel was wet and kind of marble that in as well. But since I forgot, I tried to lay it on top and it just wasn't coming out right. You know, I tried to use my detail brush to make it look like little lines, and I don't know, this being builder gel is not made to be like painted on like that. So I ended up just nixing it and I just kept going on. I will do another video using it, or even a couple of TikToks as well. If you're not following me on TikTok, go do so. I am going to start posting content there again. I took a little break, but so right now I'm just doing the last nail, and then after I do this nail, I do flash cure all of the nails once more for a full 60 seconds just to make sure everything is fully cured. After that, I'm going to add this foil. So I'm going to take Pure Serenity, which is that clear, and I'm going to apply a thin layer to all of the nails. And I do add a very thin layer because this is builder gel, but I really wanted something to have it stick to and cure right after I place it. I ended up adding this star as well as like a little heart embellishments, and I just placed it within like along the lines of the foil, and I thought they just came out really cute. I really liked how they looked with it. But after I got a couple of those on, I ended up curing it for 30 seconds, and that's when I started going in with that same Pure Serenity and encapsulating all of the nails, doing one nail at a time, curing it before moving on to the next nail. After all of the nails are fully encapsulated and cured, I did go in and remove that sticky layer with some alcohol. Now I'm going in with a 1 80-80 hand file, and I'm just filing the sidewalls in that free edge straight. And I don't go over top with this because it is a 80-80 hand file, and I just feel like it's a little too rough for the surface. So I do end up going back in with the different hand file, which is a 100-180 grit hand file, and that's when I go over the surface as well as around that cuticle section, just to make sure the nails are even and there's no lumps or bumps. From there, I took out my fine tapered drill bit, and this is where I start focusing around that cuticle section, making sure it is sealed. I am using this drill bit at 15,000 RPM, and I do go over the surface just a little bit just to make sure that the shape is how I want it. Coming in with my white buffing black, I'm going to buff over the surface smooth, making sure there is no scratches from either the hand file or the drill. From there, I go in with some alcohol and a brush, and I really scrub the surface of the nails, removing the dust as well as the underneath side. Now I'm going to go in with Madam Glam's top coat, and I'm going to top coat all of the nails and then do a final cure for 60 seconds. And this is the final look. I am so happy with how this set came out. It looks really cute, and it was super easy to do. And cleanup wise, like, you don't really need to clean nothing up. All you gotta do is just put the brush right back in the bottle and put the bottle away. Like, how easy is that though? But I highly recommend this builder gel. I am going to leave a link below for you guys and a discount code. You get 30% off when you use code Lissette30. As always, thank you everyone for taking the time out to watch this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media accounts, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys in the next one.